Alright, this is a tutorial for torrentbunker.com, and in this tutorial we're going to show you how to install Peerblock. Just follow along with what we do in the tutorial and we'll show you how to download it, where to download it, how to install it, and the different settings that you can set for Peerblock when you install it and to make it work properly. Alright, and now we want to open up the web browser, and once the web browser is open, we've already got Google open, and search for the word Torrent Bunker, and then click the first link, which is torrentbunker.com. Alright, now that we have the Torrent Bunker website open and we're on the main page, we want to select download links, and then after download links, IP blockers, and from IP blockers you want to select Peerblock. And then when you click Peerblock, it will take you to an ad fly page. That'll take 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds you can click skip advert, and that'll take you to the official Peerblock website. We then want to click the download button, and once on the download page we click latest release and scroll down, click on the mirror, and then it'll download Peerblock. After it's downloaded Peerblock, we click the installation file, and it'll then ask you to confirm that you want to open Peerblock. You click OK and you give it admin privileges, and the Peerblock installation will then open. It's up to you how you set the settings. It's basic things such as, do you want Peerblock to start up with your computer, and do you want to start menu shortcut and that sort of thing. It really is up to you how you set this. Alright, we're gonna launch Peerblock. Just click next, and the welcome screen will appear, and it's basically just a welcome introduction, and click next. Alright, this section is where you select the lists that you actually want to use, which includes P2P, ads, spyware, educational, and you can also import or create your own list. Essentially, P2P is any P2P organizations. Ads is non-advertising and data tracking servers. Spyware is non-malicious servers. And of course, education will be various educational institutions, such as universities. For the sake of ease, I'm going to select all of them. It's up to you, it really is up to you. If you're just using P2P, you might want to just use P2P. But personally, I usually just use all of them. And then there's also the allow HTTP section, which I always allow HTTP. The reason for allowing HTTP is because sometimes some of the IP blocks can actually clash with certain websites. For example, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I have actually tried to access websites before, and the IP address has been on the block list, where if you allow HTTP, you won't have any of these issues, because it'll always allow it. Alright, after we have the settings how we want, we're going to click next, which will take you to the next screen. Alright, this screen is where you choose, it's basically the start wizard, and you choose how often you want to update, what exactly you want to update. So personally, I always use every 2 days, and that was what was in my last installation, but it's up to you. You can choose every day, every other day, every week, or every, and then specify the number of days. So you might only want to update once a month or once a week, or it's up to you. And you can also specify whether you want to only update Peerblock or if you also want to update the lists. Personally, I never really bother updating Peerblock itself. I only really update the lists, and I also use custom lists. So the lists that I update are usually updated externally anyway. So once you've done that, simply click next. Alright, we now click finish because we've finished the Peerblock startup wizard. And once you click the finish button, it'll then take you to where Peerblock updates. So Peerblock will update itself, the lists, if there's any updates available. And once it's finished updating, you simply click the close button. Alright, now that we've done that, we want to go to Peerblock settings, where you can select how many lines you want to view in the log, what color you want the log to be, what exactly you want it what you want it to show you, such as should it show you allowed connections or just blocked. You can also choose other miscellaneous settings such as notifications, the tree icon, and all that sort of thing. And you can also click next, which will take you to more settings. Alright, in the next menu we have options such as, do you want it to start with Windows, do you want it to start hidden, do you want it to show the splash screen, what exactly do you want the updates to check, Do you want to use a proxy to check the updates and other miscellaneous things? And you can also have it if you wanted to update on startup, or if you wanted to keep Peerblock on top. Personally, I usually make it start with Windows and I make it start hidden. But I like to see the splash screen, so I know that's definitely started. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I personally forget. And then on the main screen for Peerblock, we have the options to disable it, enable it, manage the lists, check updates, block HTTP, allow HTTP, view history, and clear the log. If you view history, there's different options. So we haven't blocked anything yet because this is a fresh installation, but it'll let you go through some sort like a bit of a calendar, and it'll show you exactly what it blocked on what days from when you had it running. We also have the list manager, which will basically show you what's in the list, and it'll let you manage your lists. So assuming that you use a third-party list from elsewhere, it'll let you view the entries in that list as well. We're going to look at an example list now, just so I can show you exactly what it includes and what it shows you. As you can see, it has the IP ranges and exactly like what the start IP is and what the end IP is, and it also has the name of the organization or company that IP range is for. And if we get out of that, we can then go to where you add a custom list, and it gives you the options to import a custom list to the list manager. And that's all there really is to Peerblock. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with us at torrentwalker.com. And hopefully now you know how to use Peerblock. Normally, Peerblock's debated how effective it is, because it does block a lot of IP ranges. But personally, I use it all the time, and it does block a lot of IP addresses, and it's just an added level of security really. But make sure you also employ a variety of other security techniques, and remember to torrent safely.